everything changes.
Hey, good afternoon, Rockstars. Welcome in to the RockstarFlipper YouTube channel. Today is April 16th, 2019. It's Tuesday. Hopefully you guys got your taxes in or an extension yesterday. So now that we have taxes in the rear view window, let's move forward. And today's video is about Amazon. A lot of you that are Amazon sellers got the notice on Friday, I believe it went out. I got it on Friday, that Amazon is going to start charging sales tax, like a service or a transaction tax, on your seller fees and FBA fulfillment. So what does that mean? Many of you that are not on Amazon may not understand this just out of principle, but this could be any platform. So sales tax, state sales tax, not the federal taxes that we just paid, but state sales tax is a tax on a transaction. So if you come in my store and you buy something, there's a tax on me transferring that item to you. That's the 7% or 8% or whatever your state and county is. There's also a tax if I provide you a service. So if I'm a plumber and I come to your house and I unclog your toilet, even though you didn't buy something from me, I provided you a service for $100, there's still a tax on that. So tax is sales tax on products and services. And so Amazon, because of the new rules that all states, all transactions are taxable, sales taxable, it means that they're going to start charging you a sales tax first for FBA sellers on the service of packing and picking and sending out your items. So if the FBA fee is $2, if they charge you $2 to pack your item and ship it out for you, they're going to charge you 7 cents on that, or 8 cents, or whatever the sales tax would be, because they're providing you a service. Now, they may or may not be in your state, but it's still taxable as that because Amazon is located in every state. And then, so also for non-FBA sellers, this one kind of rattles me a little bit, but I understand it as well. They are providing you a tax on a service of fees. Now that's crazy because it sounds like, well, I'm paying them fees. They're not really doing anything, but they are. They're providing you the service of basically producing an invoice for fees. And so you're gonna have Amazon fees of $300, just like you would have an eBay invoice, but it's an Amazon invoice. It goes against your balance every month, and there's gonna be a tax on that. So it doesn't matter what it is. And so this could happen to every platform in the future. We'll have to see. Every transaction is taxable, sales taxable. The states have been losing out on hundreds of billions of dollars. Let me say that again, hundreds of billions of dollars, not a billion or 5 billion or 10 billion, 100, 200. I think the number that they estimated over the last 20 years is like $350 billion in lost opportunity of sales taxable transactions. Now, my opinion, this sucks. They're taxing us left and right and right and left. It's like, when will it ever end? And I hate it. And so I want your opinion. The whole time you've been watching this video, there should have been a little screenshot of the letter that Amazon put up so you can read it. I'll link it down below with a couple of sources cited. But long story short, another tax. And yes, it's Amazon right now. They've officially announced it, but it most certainly could carry over to other platforms. So obviously Amazon is really the only one with FBA, so that's only where that will make sense. But as far as the service of producing your invoices or giving you the service of providing you a platform to sell on, paying your invoice is now a transaction. You are now paying a $300 transaction to eBay for fees, which could cost you an additional, 7% in sales tax. So now you're like, oh, my eBay fees, cost me $100 for the month, which is 10% of my $1,000 sales. But now I have to pay another $7 because I have 7% sales tax. So 7% of 100 would be, $7. So now I'm paying $107 on my $1,000 rather than $100. So it's 1.07% or whatever your amount ends up being, you're adding to it. So if your sales tax is 7% and you're making $1,000, you normally would have been paying $70 in sales tax. Now you're paying more. So just keep that in mind. One more thing, I can't justify these things in my head. We get taxed so much, self-employment tax and federal tax and state tax. Thankfully, Florida doesn't have income tax, so that's a good thing. but for most of you, you do. And then, you know, you've got use tax and this tax and that tax, and it's just enough is enough. So I'll link it below, check it out. Don't shoot the messenger, please don't shoot the messenger. I just want to let everybody know, especially Amazon sellers. And as always, if you're not on Amazon, don't let this scare you. It's true for every platform. It's gonna happen to every platform, so it doesn't matter that it's Amazon. Please get on Amazon. Please consider selling on Amazon. And if you need help, if you don't know where to start, if you're scared, if you think you can only sell new but not used, and you're not aware of the myths, because that's not true, you don't know how their fees work, you don't know how their shipping works, you don't know how their payments work, message me, watch my live show from Thursday, which I'll link below, and please consider signing up. It's $49 to learn Amazon, start to finish, A to Z, basics, and I guarantee you I'll make you back your $49. Or we have a big, big problem, because $49 in sales, $49 in profit on Amazon is the equivalent of like 2 items, depending on what you're selling. 1 item, 2 item, maybe 3, you'll have the money back immediately. First month, no problem at all. So as long as you put the work in, of course. So consider that. I'll link everything down below, and I hope to see you inside there. I hope to see you and talk to you later. And until then, have a wonderful night. Make sure you hit the like button. Don't shoot the messenger. Subscribe to the channel. More great news, stories, and updates coming your way this week. See you guys.